it's me, Ashley, and I'm about to make a video telling you guys how I lost my arm and how I cope with having one arm and how I cope with being different, which is basically the same thing, but oh well. Oh, and welcome back to my channel. And if you're new to my channel, I'm Ashley Fisher, and I have a YouTube channel. Okay, so I'm just gonna tell you guys what happened to my arm, and I'm just gonna make sure that I let you guys know that when I lost my arm, I was 1 year old, and when you're like that young, you don't really, well, you don't remember much of anything, you know, and that's basically me. Like, I don't remember what happened, and I don't ever remember myself having two arms. So yeah, I don't remember. I don't talk about it with my family because I can sense that some of them feel uncomfortable talking about it, so I don't want to like force anyone to talk about it, you know, if I'm not that pressed to hear about it, if that makes any sense. Like, it doesn't really bother me. Like, I don't really have to have answers because I'm fine the way I am, and I like the way I am, and I don't remember having two hands, so it doesn't really bother me like for details. I hope that makes sense, but whatever. Okay, so basically when I was 1 year old, I was told that I fell out of a moving car, and the doctor wasn't able to put my arm back on, or it could have been like on, but he had to take it off. I think that could have been a possibility too. So I don't really know. It was one of those, but whichever one it was, you know, I think they're both pretty tragic. But oops. But anyways, so yeah, it doesn't bother me to talk about it. Like, I love talking about like my story and stuff, even though I don't know the whole thing. It's all right, you know, I'm fine. You know, some people feel like I need to know the whole story, but I really don't, because I'm 19, I'm about to be 20, and I've been doing pretty darn good, you know. I made it this far, so, and I'm fine. So yeah, so I wanted to talk to you guys about how I, you know, cope with having one hand. So basically, it took me a while to learn how to, you know, adapt to the society that we live in. And when I was really small, I told you guys before, it was like really hard because little kids are so mean, and they're just like mean, and they still are mean today, but they're just being kids, you know. They're just, that's how kids are, that's what kids do, you know. So, but when I was younger, I didn't understand, you know. I thought like, you know, I thought, well, people should understand that I'm just like them, I just don't have an arm. But it wasn't that way. It's like, it's not so often that you see people with one hand. And I had to realize, you know, these little kids are shocked, and some don't have home training, so, you know, their parents didn't teach them how to act when it comes to, you know, being around someone who is different. My mom and my papi and my dad taught me and my brother how to act when we're around different people. So for me, I'm good. Like, I know how to act, but for others, some people don't. But I don't blame them, you know, because that's all they know. But yeah, so I just basically had to learn that, you know, people are curious. Like, when I go places, people still stare, and it's okay. It used to hurt me at first because I used to just wonder, why are people staring at me? Then I had to remind myself, because I'm different. And when I see someone different, I'm gonna look too. I'm not gonna be like, I'm just gonna be like, hi, like that. I always do that. But a lot of people don't do that. They'll just be like, oh, you see that girl over there, like, yeah, you see, I don't like that. It doesn't make me mad, it just makes me think, like, I bet you going home to, like, some sheets over your daggone windows. But anyways, yeah, that was so rude. Why did I say that? I take that back. I'm gonna cut that out. But anyways, yeah, I had to learn how to deal with people seeing me as different by reminding myself that I am different. And I know eventually I'm gonna have to teach Abigail, hey, mommy is different, and you may go through some hard times at school and when your friends come over because mommy is different. But yeah, I feel like Abigail is probably gonna be the type to like punch somebody in the face, because she be slapping me now, and if somebody says something about her mommy, she's just gonna be like, I already know it. So I'm gonna have to try to teach her, like, seriously, you know, like my grandpa taught me. So I'm gonna have to teach her. But yeah, that's basically it. I will talk about, like, on campus, one of my friends told me, actually the girl who did my hair, I love it. Anyways, she told me that some people don't want to ask me what happened to my arm because they feel like they're gonna be rude. I don't think you guys are gonna be rude. It depends, like, you know, it depends on how you come up to me. Like, if you're being rude, then of course that's being rude. But if you're just curious and you are asking a question, I don't think that's rude. I want people to come up to me and ask me stuff because, you know, it's better than not knowing, you know? So if anyone feels like they don't want to come up to me, you really can, you know? So yeah, that's about it. If anyone has any questions, you know, you guys can, like, write me on Instagram or something, or like Twitter. I don't really get on Twitter like that, or text me, you know, if I didn't say something or if I didn't talk about this well enough, then you guys should definitely let me know. Alright, thanks for watching my video, and talk to you later. Bye.